Hey everybody, it's Chris Hill, Century 21 New Millennium. Hey, I wanted to share with you guys, I am seeing so many buyers struggling and with the competition of buying a home against other buyers. And I thought it'd be a great opportunity for me to share with you guys some ideas, some tips, some tricks on what the smart buyers are doing now to get that house without hopefully, breaking the bank. So I thought we'd spend a few minutes, go over some of these things, and maybe it'll help one of you buyers get just what you're looking for. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so as you know, there's a lot of competition right now in buying and selling houses. And one of the struggles I'm seeing our clients go through is they're waiting for the right house to come on the market. When it finally does get on the market, there's 10, 15 showings in the first day and multiple offers on the property, and people are missing out on that opportunity that they would have not wanted to miss out on. So, we've come up with a few things that work really well for us, and I thought I'd share some of them. And some of them work, some of them have been very successful, some of them somewhat successful, right? So I thought I'd start with the most obvious, but it is really important. So, when we have a new listing now, a lot of agents, there's two ways they put it. They actually just go live on the MLS, or they put it as a coming soon listing. That's kind of a new trend in the last year or so. Kind of a new status, if you will, in the MLS. So coming soon allows the property to be on the market or be promoted or advertised for up to 21 days prior to it going live, right? Those are a good opportunity because when you see those, then you have a quick opportunity to start doing your homework. Unfortunately, what's happening though is where you would think those would be a great advantage for somebody buying because you can kind of figure out whether you like it or not and do all your homework. The problem with that is people are putting in offers sight unseen. They haven't even seen the house before. We're not allowed to show the house when it's in coming soon. You're only allowed to show it when it becomes active. So, but people are putting in offers over list price, coming with no contingencies, and it's kind of the wild, wild west of real estate again. So now that's where it becomes our job as realtors to protect you, right, and do the best we can but still get you the house, right? Like there's a real fine line with what we can do. So let me tell you some of the things we've done. So of course we've done sight unseen offers where the client hasn't seen the house, but all that hinges on doing all your homework. Can you drive by the property? I've driven by properties. I've done videos from the front yard showing them with my camera what the house looks like without going inside. We've done a multitude of things to try and get people to see, what the house, what value the house has to them, and is it worth making the offer in ahead of time. So those are some of, that's one thing that's really key. The other thing I want to put on here is get your loan approval out of the way, right? Like once that live switch turns on, we want to be able to be the first ones in. So we get all the loan stuff out of the way so that it's an easy, seamless process. We get you with the lender kind of gets you approved, and then now we've got it in hand ready to go, right? We can kind of generate comparable prices and tell you whether the house is worth it. That doesn't always work in today's market because, when you have an accelerated market like this, values keep inflating. I was just telling somebody I did one of the market stats the other day, and in Charles County here in Southern Maryland, the year over year price increase was $40,000 for the median sales price. That's unheard of, right? So it went from like 310 to 350 in a year. So that tells you how radical the market is. So what we need to do is keep everything in check for you, kind of get all the systems in place, prepare a nice solid offer, and be ready to submit it, right? So your job is, again, we'll provide you all the data, is to kind of say, okay, is location right? What are we willing to pay? We've also used something called an escalation clause. That works sometimes, but to be honest with you, sometimes it turns a seller off. But basically what it says is we're willing to offer X dollars on this house, whatever that number is, right? So if it's listed at 300, we're willing to go to 320. This is just an example, 320, but we're only going to go 500 or $1,000 over the next highest offer, right? And so what that does is it requires the seller to provide you that first page of the other offer, so you get some real proof that that's what it was, and it allows you to maybe not go to that highest point, but still have a buffer in between. So we've had some pretty good success with those. I think the key to all of this, with the prices soaring where they are, is really taking the time to know where you want to be. So do that legwork up front. Know where you want to be up front. Know which, because it's all about, like we say, it's location, 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 right? So know where you want to be. Know what price you want to be at. And I know that gets a little fuzzy. However, the interest rates are just phenomenal. I saw lots of people are getting under 3% 30-year fixed rates. So that tells you right away where we are, with very minimal down too. That's the other part of this, right? So I think there's a lot of other things we can do. I'm going to share this part with you. I think it's kind of important. This time of marketplace, like when we're in this market, people tend to go for sale by owner. And I get it, because they can save commissions and it's more affordable for them. I understand that. However, as volatile as it is today, having a real estate professional in your back pocket to help you is critical, right? And I see it every day. We need to kind of keep the reins reeled in and know what's happening in the marketplace for our clients. So I think it's important for you to have us help guide you and support you along the way. And you can still do your inspections and things. It doesn't have to be as radical. I think the market's shifting a little bit now, and we're hoping that's the case. But anyway, with that, that's just a few things that I thought would help you kind of get there. And we can always be creative and innovative. So if there's something new you're thinking that we want to try and make it work, from letters to the seller, we'll try it if that's what it takes, especially if it's if it's your dream home. So with that, I hope this was helpful. I know it's a lot of information, just kind of, I'm all over the place a little bit on that, but if you guys have any more questions or any comments about that, hit me up, and please give me a like and a follow, because I'd like to keep doing these videos, because I like talking to you guys, and it makes me feel like I got a means to chat with you. So with that, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.